To serve and protect. Oh, bots.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Yes model Rover. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have some nice illustrations of Rover in his vehicle mode and in his robot mode. And in the background, you have an image there of their not Guardia, not Defensor. On this side of the box, Rover. On the other side of the box, Rover. Rover. On the back of the box again, you have their not Guardia, not Defensor. On the back, things, stuff, things, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have Yes Model's Rover, and this is a knockoff upscaled version of Make Toys Rover. So they're basically taking all of the Make Toys Protect the Bot dudes and just upscaling them into a scale that I much more prefer. That's the reason I didn't buy the original Make Toys Guardia dudes, because I just didn't care for the scale. I wish they were bigger, and now they are, so yay! So here is Rover, the first component of their not Guardia, not Defensor, and it is based on Streetwise. As you can see, he's a police car. And we'll get in close here so we can take a look at the details. You got some nice gunmetal gray there for the front grille. You got some silver. You got the red and blue. You got silver there for the headlights. Nice black there on the hood. The light bars are done in a nice transparent red and blue plastic, as well as on the back as well. And you do have the red and the blue going across the top there of the windows as well. Nice transparent windshield. And you have Sheriff right there along with the badge. Sheriff is at an angle, which is weird. It's like that on both sides, so apparently that's intentional, but it's really weird that it's just a little bit of a slight angle. It's kind of weird anyway. And you have the silver rims right there. On the back, you got some of that gunmetal gray on the back, some red for the taillights, and some silver right there. The underside, everything hides away pretty well. He does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray for rolling, although sometimes the wheels don't want to roll too well, but he rolls. He rolls pretty well. But there you go. Now he does include some weaponry. He has his two guns right here, which are just cast in a dark gray plastic, and all the guns will be able to combine for the combine mode. These guns just tap together right there, and there you have one component of the combine mode gun right there. You can store these on the vehicle mode if you want to. You have these tabs here, and you have slots right back here, and you can take them and just tab them in to the side like so, which looks ridiculous, but hey, it's a place to store the guns if you want to store the guns. So you got that going on right there. And for comparison, here it is with Masterpiece Prowl. Just so you can see how they scale with one another. Here it is with TFCs, not Streetwise. So you can see how they look with one another. Mine's is repro labeled. Here he is with Combiner Wars, Streetwise. So you can see how that works out. And here he is with MP10. Just so you can get a sense of scale there. So there you have that. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? So first we're going to go into combine mode and then into robot mode. So to get him into combine mode, you just want to come to the doors here, and you just want to get your finger under here and just pop the doors out. You can see I just kind of tab in right in there, and then you want to pull this back because it tabs in right behind that panel. So pull that out. You can see where that goes. Let's bring the door down. Just bring it down here just to get it out of the way for now. Come to the other side and just pop that door out. Undo that tab behind there. Swing that around. There you go. Come back here, and you want to split this whole rear section here like that, so you can now raise this section up like that. Once you do that, raise this up, and you want to split all of this down the middle like so. Takes a little bit of doing. There you go. And it also tabs in like right under here. You'll see when I get this undone. But the legs do tab into the side of the body as well. There we go. You can see tabs right there. They go into these slots right in there. So just get all that undone like that. What you're going to do with these sections here is you're going to untab them. This will extend on a slider, and then you just swing this around like so, and then just slide that back in like that, and you just bring this up on this hinge like that. Same thing on the other side. Just untab that, extend, swing that over, slide that back in, bring that up like that. So now what you're going to do is now this tab is going to go into this angled slot right here. So let's kind of get everything situated there and try to line that up, which can be a little bit of a task because sometimes it's hard to see what you're doing. It's due to the way everything's oriented here, but it's doable. Get that in there. I think I got that. I think I got it. And once you do that, just tab all of this back together. Back together. Like that. Like that. Come on. There we go. Got that going. Oops, that's not where it needs to be. Come on. Come on. Come on. See, again, it's kind of hard to do because there you go. Can't really see what you're doing. There we go. Now we got it all together. Now we got it all together. There we go. There we go. I can just take this. Oh, actually, first you want to bring this windshield back down. There you go. And now, let's get that back together like that. And then the doors just kind of stick out like so because they'll connect to the legs there in combine mode. And there you have Rover's combine mode right there. That's how it works. It looks like you just took the car and went, but you know, hey, that's the combine mode right there for Streetwise. So there you have that. So now let's get down to their bot mode. So again, just flip this up and just undo everything we just did. Just untab all this, untab. There we go. And then you just take the leg, swing that down. The door here, you just bring that up and against the back of the leg like that. The foot, you just bring to the back. And there you have a leg all done. Second fast, just like the fast. Just bring that down, swing the door up, bring the foot back like that. And there you have the legs all done. So just rotate him 180 at the waist. And there we have the lower body. And now we will move on to the upper body, which is so not fun. Transforming the arms, Oh, transforming the arms, not fun at all, but we will try to get through it. So split all this like that. So what you're going to do now is you want to take this whole rear section here and untab it. And this is pretty tight, but you're just going to have to wiggle. Just kind of wiggle it loose. Wiggle! It's very tight. Everything back here is just way too tight. There we go. Just undo that. And then you can extend the arm. You can see here, when you're going into car mode, there's a tab right here that goes right in there. So you want to make sure everything's lined up. So now, once you do that, you want to take this section right here, and you can see it's on a slider, and you want to slide this up the forearm, and this is stupid tight. This is way tighter than it needs to be, and requires a lot more force than you really should have to use, but I will try to do this. Oh. That hurt a little bit. There you go. You want to slide that up the forearm like that. It actually has loosened up a little bit, but that's still really way too tight. But anywho, after you've done that, you take this and it just slides over like so. And then you just take this panel, swing this over, and that tab will just go right in there to lock all that in place. So then we can just bring the arm down, rotate it around, and just rotate at the bicep, and just rotate everything so it's oriented properly. And there you have an arm all done. Second verse. Just like the first. Let's try not to hurt ourselves. So just wiggle this, wiggle it just a little bit. Wiggle it just a little. It doesn't want to wiggle. It doesn't even want to wiggle. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm telling you, everything on this toy is just... Not everything on the toy, but everything on this section here, everything on the arms is just stupid tight. There we go. So undo that. Bring that up. Hold up, I need to stretch first before I try this again. Okay, alright, okay, alright. So, take this and slide it up the forearm. Up the forearm. There we go. Oops. Pop this hand off. Just I didn't break it, it's just on a ball joint. Just popped it off. There you go. So slide that up. Ow! So just take the section again. Just slide. Actually, no. This is the way it's supposed to be. So you want to take it here. That's the starting position. Slide that over like that. Swing that around. Tab that in. And there you go. So just bring the arm down. Rotate. Rotate. And there you have the arms all done. So once you've done that, you just grab hold of this tab right here. Push it up, which will push up his head. And just push that all the way up like so. And at this point you do want to push this in because you need this to be able to swing around like that. You can close this up, turn the head around, make sure it's pulled all the way up. And I believe we're done. Are we done? Yes, we're done. Woo! We're done. And there we have Rover, aka Make Toys Rover, aka Streetwise, in his robot mode. And he looks good. He looks really good. You know, it's not a fact that I didn't like the original Make Toys version. I thought they looked good. I just didn't care for the scale. But at this scale, for me, it's just perfect. But yeah, very nicely done. So let's get in close here. Not on his chest, on his noggin. There's his noggin. Very nice head sculpt going on there. Nice silver paint. Blue for the visor. You got some red up there as well. He has some asymmetry there for his horns, which, okay, sure. And he's got the windshield chest going on there with the red and blue. Got some nice gunmetal gray there on the forearms. And of course, as always, cat hair not included. Going down the body. Good. Very nice design. I like the way the feet transform. I thought that was clever. And going up the back, it's a very clean transformation. I mean, he has no backpack whatsoever. It's a very clean transformation for the most part. Yeah, I mean, he's got the big knee pads going on here, but I mean, overall, it's a nice, clean transformation. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, so you do get some wiggly, waggly, wiggly, waggly. You can look up a bit, look down a little bit. The shoulders are on a ball joint, so they can do a full 360. You can go in and out. You can use that hinge right there and move the shoulders up and down. You do have rotation at the bicep. He does have a double jointed elbow, so you can get a pretty good bend there. The wrists are on a ball joint, so you have wiggly waggly as well as rotation. You do have waist rotation. The legs can move forward that far, back that far, outward. You can do the full splits. You have thigh rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend at the knee. As you can hear, it is a soft ratchet right there. And the feet are on a ball joint. You do have that transformation hinge right there. If you want to move the feet up, feet can move down, and you do have some ankle tiltage going on there, as well as rotation. So, there you go. And of course, if you want, you can have him holding his weapons. You can, combine the guns like that and have him holding just a big double-barreled blaster if you wish, or you can just split them apart and just give him two guns like so, which I prefer to give him the two guns. But hey, as always, your toy, display it however you wish. So there he is, all armed up. So there you have that. And now for comparison, here he is with Masterpiece Prowl. So you can see how they look together. Here he is with TFCs, not Streetwise. So you can see how that looks. Here he is with Combiner Wars, Streetwise. So you got that going on. Here he is with MP10. Just so you can get a sense of the scale there. So you have that. And one more, just because here he is with one of Transform Mission's Stunnicon dudes, and these guys, I think, are perfect counterparts to each other. Like that, yeah, they look good. They look good. Protect the bots against the Stunnicons. I think that looks good, but there you go, and there you have Yes Models Rover. And like I said before, you know, I didn't have a problem with the original Make Toys versions. The only problem I had with them was just the scale, but at this scale, I like them so much better. I think this scale works a lot better for me anyway, and very well done. And you know, I don't have the original Make Toys Guardia dudes, so I cannot comment on whether this is better or worse than the original. I can only speak on this as its own thing because I have no base of reference. But as far as this figure goes on its own, it feels just as good as anything official. Quality-wise, it feels great. Like I said, it feels just as good as anything official. Everything feels solid and sturdy. All the joints are nice and snug. Nothing feels cheap, flimsy, fragile. My only real complaint is just these pieces that slide up and down his forearms are way too tight for their own good. But that's the only real problem I have with this, and other than that, you know, it's very well made. Like I said, it feels great. It feels just as good as anything official. So, very good quality, very nicely done, and yeah, like I said, me personally, I'm getting these because I love the scale so much better than the original versions. So, there you go. Now, I picked this up from TF Direct. I will put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check them out. You can get all your official third-party toys. Official third-party toys? Does that make sense? Anyway, you can get those at BigBadToyStore.com. There'll be a link in the description down below so you can check them out as well. You can also check out the KO Guardia playlist linked in the description down below for this and all future videos. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out LoriPlan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Yes Model Rover, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Big geek, be proud, palm in your face. Doodly-doo, gonna get some pizza bagels, doodly-doo. Excuse me, Optimus, sir, can I please have a moment of your time? Sure, what is it, Streetwise? Permission to speak freely, sir. This never ends well, but, permission granted. I just wanted to say that I think you are the most noble and valiant leader that I have ever had the privilege of serving under. Oh, well, thank you, I appreciate that. But what about your team leader, Hotspot? He's okay. He has his issues, though. Issues? What kind of issues? Well, between you and me, he wets the bed. A lot. He what? Yeah, he just can't control that hose of his. Ugh. Anyway, don't tell anybody I told you. Okay, bye. Okay, that is way more information than I needed.